good day, everyone, because for once we are the main characters. What do I mean by this is Europe is the main character. For all those people who are asleep, tired, and who don't want to see this, well, sucks to be you. Welcome to our world. Let us enjoy this, okay? First of all, we're here to figure out the most beautiful thing is regarding the Heidel Ball. And if we are like us, you obviously like balls as well. Oh, hey! And we're getting it. We're getting it.
Yep.
Yep. It's 100%. Now, we're here to comment, complain, as everyone else, and see what awaits the future of Black Desert, because they're making some spicy challenges. You look on the forums, guys, it's on fire. People are complaining left and right, and just 10 out of 10.
If you want to participate in the in-game event that is taking place right now, go to the main plaza, the main garden of Heidel Castle. So basically you go at the arena of Heidel, and next to the arena of Heidel you have the gate of the castle. You enter and you will find a lot of people and lose a lot of FPS, but if you want to be with many other adventurers, you can. The channels where you can do this are Serendia 2 and Serendia 3. We are on Serendia 3 if you are interested.
Yep, good luck finding us. This is like finding fucking Waldo. It's full. It's pretty bad. And just so you know, if you do plan on being in the Black Desert game, like in-game at the event, get ready for the PowerPoint presentation experience. One of the biggest issues, and why it's one of the theories why MMOs are failing, is because everyone talks about MMO, and at 100 people, the game poops itself. So, we'll see.
Is it just me or like the song ended?
Oh yeah, the audio ended.
Okay. Waiting.
Yeah.
Technically, the stream should start in 8 minutes. Like the ball should start in 8 minutes. It takes place physically at Chateau
Balzac something.
Yeah, a castle in France.
Yeah, just one out of 20,000. Right?
That inspired the aesthetic and architecture of Heidel in Black Desert.
By inspired, we mean they just copy pasted it, basically.
And last time at the Calcium Ball, they promised several things, and many of them didn't arrive yet. Many arrived, and we are very happy about them. Probably my favorite was the merger of the family base life skill. And for example, we are still waiting for the Serendia story rework. We know that it happened in Korea. But in NA and EU didn't arrive. There is something on the Global Lab. I didn't play it because I didn't want spoiler. But the issue is that probably they are having supposedly either issues with the translator or the voice actors. Because as I was discussing with Swittzy before starting the stream, we already have official voice actors for two of the main characters of the Serendia story. That it's quite weird to change now, since they already appeared in several contexts. And I'm talking about Jarrett Domongat and Jordine Ducasse. I always forget the last name of Jordan. And we have Jarrett in several occasions, mainly Balnos. And Jordine is one of the main characters of Mountain of Eternal Winter. So changing their voice actors can be quite weird. So I don't know if they had any issues with their voice actors or something like this. But I guess we're going to find out. Also, if you are at the event in game, your FPS are going to go poof, and the Shift F5 that is supposed to hide the other adventures doesn't work. So here's that. Also, the whole point was to have the mounts outside. This didn't happen because people are very funny, hee.
Right. Anyway, one of the recent changes, which was very weird that it happened this Wednesday, last week essentially. Oh, it's still this week technically. So with this patch, they completely reworked how DR and evasion and accuracy work. DR now you get bonus damage reduction as you get more damage reduction, and they basically flatlined all of the DR and evasion increases and accuracy increases and so on. And one of the biggest changes, yeah, it's there. One of the biggest changes is that evasion does no longer evade. You still get damage when evading. 10% of the damage when evading.
Evasion, not evading.
Evasion, not evading, yeah. So, let's just say that a lot of people are not happy with said challenges and changes. There are people who have grinding spots that they can no longer go to. There are people who can no longer grind, and so on and so on. And of course, it's not just nerfed, it's giga nerfed. There's nothing there. You don't evade. Even the way it works is that even if you evade, you get 10% of the damage, but you can also get more than 10% of the damage if the guy has more accuracy. So if someone has a lot of accuracy, even if you evade, you take the damage. 50% of a lot is still a lot.
Yeah, in fact, many people, for example, myself, said, just remove it.
There's no reason not to do
evasion nerfed, evasion destroyed, because the whole point of evasion was to evade. So you either deal damage or you don't. And now it became just a variant of damage reduction. And at this point, just keep the damage reduction.
It's actually better to go damage reduction. And now the issue is, okay, so up until this week, Black Desert had the typical one-shot meta. Meaning you sneezed, you dead. Now they removed it, but there's one slight issue. Tanks can still kill you, but you can't kill them. Meaning that now it's not viable to play any DPS glass cannon classes. You have to play bruising type classes like strikers, berserker. Wait, berserker was always a thing. They didn't even change the meta. They just made it more meh, I guess. So yeah, essentially now instead of stacking AP going AP monkey, that gets punished, and now you need 3 to 4 rotations, 5 actually, to kill someone who's a tank. So, if you plan on doing any PvP, first of all, do gear capped PvP for now, like Arena of Soler. Then think of playing like bruising classes. because I understand why they removed the evasion and why they changed DR, but now if someone has 10 extra DP on you or 10 extra like 5 AP and some stuff like that, like you feel the gear gap even more. But it's okay. I never wanted to be a true PvP gamer. Yeah.
Yep.
Minimum damage is 10% of the damage of the skill hit that was supposed to hit you. So, what? Hey, hey, look at that! Look at that beautiful thing. Oh, I don't see no fox in there.
Scam.
Hello adventurers and welcome to Heidel Ball in Heidel. We're here at Balloon Castle, the true inspiration for our beloved city. We hope you're excited as we're about to kick off Heidel Ball in 2024. Let's go!
My god, the drone. Hey, hey, hey. Beautiful. Ah, look, there's the post office. Alright.
It takes a while, you know.
Yeah, the drone is struggling, give it some time.
Let him cook, let him cook.
Is having FPS issues as well.
They have to show the castle, understand, slow-mo. Oh! Look, that's a golf course. Guys, hire a faster drone. Like... The Unreal Engine 5 remake is fucking great. Oh! What? They didn't even let us show us when he got in the window. Probably they missed it. Can you imagine it?
Hello adventurers from across the globe, my name is Sia Mendlave and I welcome you to this momentous occasion. Welcome to Heidel Ball 2024 live in Bayanak a Kazanak. Heidel in the real world.
Yes, it exists, baby, and it's in France.
Nice.
Yep.
This year,
how they pick people there? Well, like a couple of months ago, you could apply to participate, and then they selected some adventurers to participate in person.
Our adventurers. We are excited to share this moment with you, and we hope you're looking forward to all the things we've prepared for today. And now, I'm sure you've all had enough of me talking, so join me in welcoming to the stage the executive producer of Black Desert, Jae-hee Kim, and our interpreter, CM Alejandro.
Let's go! They had to up the level of that.
I don't know why they had to widen the entrance, but okay.
Oh shit, it is quiet.
No, technical issues on the start.
And I'm CM Alejandro.
They messed up the audio.
Let's go.
Imagine just being with the...
Thanks for joining with us now. And how are you finding Castle Bayanak in France?
It
okay.
was quite a shock. Every brick and details of this castle was just blowing him away, and I could see, like, almost see the Moretti farm and Delphi Castle near here. I could feel like Calphionian soldiers will invade this land in any minute.
They already did in your game.
There is the chat that is complaining about the fact that Jay can't speak English.
It's actually a big issue if you're a CEO of a company and you can't speak English.
All of our adventurers can feel that this is such a special place.
Look behind you, see the render issues.
At least it's rendering in real life, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm curious, how did Bayanak inspire the creation of Heidel? Could you tell us more about it?
Yeah. Mama.
this is the first time I've talked about this. That when we first began developing Black Desert, before Velia or even Olvia, the first town we created was Heidel. We wanted to capture the essence of medieval Europe that could set the standard for Black Desert. So while looking for this town, we came across Benia. It fitted our vision of Europe so well that we used the town
And
as
yet
castle,
Calpheon is
as
Italian Renaissance.
inspiration for Heidel and village.
Yeah, Calvin is just
Okay,
Florence.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
Calvin is
Heidel
just
was
Florence.
the first city created in Black Desert. So I guess you can say Banak is the birthplace.
I
Well,
heard
here
about
I can
that.
picture some of the
Yeah.
adventurers fishing and horse training on the Heidel Crossroad, just like in game. Although sadly we couldn't have everyone from across the world join us here in person. But I think having adventurers tuning in from Heidel in game is also still meaningful.
네, 여기 하이델 아니지 베이냐.
So being here Heidel, no, Benia,
하이델 같은
feels like stepping into modern-day Heidel.
그 밖에 마을에 둘러보니까
When I was looking around earlier, I noticed that Mr. Tecton's fort has become a tourist information center, and I couldn't see him. I guess
올 때는
he's not working there.
태권 아저씨가 안 계셔가지고 못 봤는데.
Yeah, I couldn't find him. So yeah, I guess he clocked up for the day.
I mean, I also had a look around.
Okay,
and I
guys,
must say,
Heidel,
it was
very
really
nice,
surreal.
beautiful
Like, this
castle.
place both
Now,
felt familiar
the news.
and new
Come
at
on.
the same time.
Hey, Unreal Engine 5 rework, come on, when?
사전 영상
So yeah, so did you all happen to see what Mr. Tecton was up to in the teaser video of the Heidel Ball?
Well, I imagine he was in his smithy.
it was very fast.
네, 영상 자세히 보신 분들은 아마 아실 건데.
Yeah.
Right, and those who watched closed would
Oh,
already know that Mr. Tecton
New
was
weapons?
hammering away.
들었을 거예요.
But I think he struck his hammer exactly twice.
그래서 오늘
Two hammers!
하이델에서
Two hammers!
And so the first gift of this Heidel Ball begins with a special gift from Mr. Tecton of Heidel, which starts with 2 hammers.
Two?
Two hammers! Where?
Two hammers!
Where are my fucking hammers?
Let's
of
go.
loyalty already.
Okay, we got it, guys.
Okay.
I can't
Hold
close the
on.
goddamn thingy.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Okay, of
Let's
course you can.
get back
I
to the
can't close my
keynote, Jay.
mailbox, it's stuck on my screen
Speaking
now.
of the keynote,
What is
I
it?
remember what you said at last year's Calpheon Ball.
What is
You
it?
mentioned that 2024
They are
would
going
be a year of
to-
consolidation and
They missed the
simplification.
mark, got it.
They are going to give them at the end,
맞습니다. 제가 작년 말부터 2020
like every time.
Since the end of last year and throughout 2024, we've been focusing on organizing many aspects of the game, such as quality of life improvements of item simplification,
Oh.
and even the recent patch on hit counts. So let's just say
It's very
that
recent,
we've
by the
been
way. It's
tidying
like-
up a lot of things.
Well, that's right. Adventures in the audience. What part of the quality of life improvements did you like the most? Blackstone simplification, the seals,
All of them.
life level integration. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty pog.
Pretty pog. Come on, bro. We are on YouTube as well. Like 3 of us,
This
but
year
we're still on
marks
YouTube.
10 years of Black Desert, and we are taking time to organize numerous complexities that have accumulated over the years, like piecing together a puzzle.
I don't understand why they are
to,
not showing
keep bringing our
the.
eagerly waiting
place.
adventurous newly developed content. This organization is a really vital and crucial task.
And that's true. While simplification is important for the longevity of our game, adventurers are also
There's the chat
eager for
spamming claim
new
because they
and
want the hammers
exciting
like you.
content. Am I right? Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
we would
spam it as
all
well.
like to hear about the
Just to mess with the
development
servers.
of new
Yeah.
content, Jay.
아, 네, 저도 그런 아쉬워하시는 부분에 굉장히 공감을.
Give the
Brother.
one you promised it for starter.
We also had some concerns about this, and we are relating to this. So while we may slow down reorganizing things for now, we plan to develop new contents one step at a time.
Well, that's great to hear. So, what can we expect?
Okay.
오늘은 일단 아침의 나라가 포함되어 있는 여름 업데이트 이야기를 먼저 소개해드리고
Today, we'll introduce our summer update, including Land of the Morning Light next part. And unlike what we usually do, we would like to take this
Okay.
opportunity to share with our adventurers the future of Black Desert.
Oh, the future. Okay, now that sounds pretty exciting.
Unreal Engine 5 rework? Oh, what the fuck is that?
It's Land of the Morning Light. No, it's the whole map. It's the whole map. They
Yeah.
want to.
초기에 공개됐던 검은사막 월드의 모습인데
What you see here is the early look of the Black Desert world.
Valencia is not that big.
시간이란 시간이 흐르면서
10 years have passed since
많은
then.
뭔가분들이 이제
No, this is the.
And
Oh,
now
this is
our
the.
adventurers have
The full
explored
map, the
every
one on
corner
the
to
right
lift
is
the wall
Valencia.
in most locations. So what
It's not
happens
like
when
this
we
right
remove all
now.
the fog?
그러면
Yeah.
거치면 어떻게 될까요? 저희가 이제 이야기를 드리면 아마 굉장히 다양한 여러 가지 상상.
When I say this, I'm sure you'll have many things popping up in your head.
Confusion.
Confusion, most of all.
I'll want to discuss more about this after we go over Summer Update.
Okay, that sounds intriguing. We should carry on with the presentation right now, Jay. But before we do dive into the main discussion, let me briefly explain how today's session will proceed. Since we'll be concluding or conducting simultaneous interpretations, we have created some videos in advance to better convey the content we've prepared for our adventurers.
Okay.
So please note that Jay He will also be providing a brief additional explanations along the way. So, what story will you be sharing with us first?
네, 이게 동시 통역하다 보니까 좀 어색한데 약간 진행이 매끄럽지 않아주면.
So simultaneous interpretation might not be so smooth, so we hope you understand.
일단 오늘 처음으로 여러분들께 소개드릴
Learn English, you're a CEO
여러분들께 약속드렸던
of a multi-billionaire
Yeah, Jay,
company.
please take
So
English
yes,
class.
Here's the content that
Please.
we previously promised to update, introducing Land of the Morning Light, Seoul.
Okay.
I hear the Namtaeryong Road is now open.
You heard the what?
Don't say.
The gateway to the capital? The market is full of people. And the majestic gate is a sight to behold.
Oh, damn, that's big.
But
But
a beautiful flower tends to hide its thorns.
The two sisters. Yes,
Yeah.
the concept was announced
The
at
high
Heidel
sun
Ball.
creates the darkest of shadows. Does it not pique your curiosity? What lies beyond the palace walls? And that is
Wong Yang.
the very reason you're here.
Maybe the land of the tamer.
yeah, I think so.
The Phoenix.
In the
Yeah.
heart of it all.
Lord Bongyang.
Welcome to Seoul.
Because the second part of Land of the Morning Light is the capital, Seoul. Because Seoul is literally means capital. That's why the capital of South Korea is called
There
Seoul.
you have it, Heidel Ball, Land of the Morning Light, Seoul! Let's go! And seeing that trailer, I couldn't help but notice the massive palace.
네, 일단 너무 좋아해 주셔서 감사합니다.
Thank you for liking and cheering for it.
트레일러에서 등장한 거대한 그 왕국은 조선의
Brother, speak louder.
경복궁이
Yeah.
The majestic place you just saw in the
No, it's
trailer
because
was
for
Gyeongbok
not
Palace
having the
from
overlapping.
Joseon Dynasty
Yeah.
in Korea. It's a popular tourist destination in Korea that draws many visitors. Just like Heidel captures the scenery of Castle Binyak, where we are today, the Land of the Morning Light brings Korea's Gyeongbok Palace to life. We strive to recreate Gyeongbok Palace as realistically as possible, just like we did with Heidel.
Oh wow! So you're saying
There are
it's
people asking to
modeled
include
after
Land
the
of the
real
Morning like
thing.
in Node War.
So if we were to go to this palace in Black Desert, it'd be basically going to the real-life Gyeongbok Palace in Korea.
맞아요. 그럴 수 있을 것 같습니다.
You could say that.
저희가 한국과
You could say that, okay.
Worked closely with the Korean Cultural Heritage Administration
Sort of.
to
Ah.
ensure
You
an
see?
almost perfect recreation.
한국에 있는 경복궁에 놀러
Just as
Told
you
you.
wouldn't get lost in Benyak if you know
Yeah,
Heidel,
was
so
clear because
we've
like our
designed
guess
so that we
was
can
that
explore Gilmore Palace
BDO
as
was
if we
trying
were
to
really
push
there in
more
Korea.
Korean content
That's awesome.
because
Then
probably
what kind
they
of
were getting
adventures await us in
financial
Land of the
aid
Morning
from the
Light Soul?
government to promote tourism in Korea, which makes sense.
We put
It's
a
just
lot of
that
effort into
you can't
preparing
really
the Land of
push
the Morning Light
that
Soul
too
for our
far because,
adventurers.
of course, the player will
To
be
start
like,
our
okay,
virtual
nice,
attractions, the studio set
but
they
it feels
prepared something
disconnected from the
special to
story.
introduce the
Mainly
Land of
when
the
you
Morning
left
Light.
us with
Let's watch
half
the
of the
video
story
for
not
overview
reworked
of it.
and the last part of Attraction to be released.
Yeah. I feel like it's a little bit too
Dolce?
early.
Yeah, life Dolce. This video is a bit of a fever dream, to be honest.
아, sorry. 많이 늦었나? Why so late?
Oh my god, we're in Black Desert K-drama.
누가 어명해 놓습니까? 자, 늦었으니 어서 돌아가세.
Are those the GMs?
Yeah,
다들 오시오. 자, 각설하고. 자, 오늘 지각색에서 다시 한번 설명하겠소. 나는 이 투어를 설명하게 돼. 바로 이 몽룡이 올시다. 오늘 이 자리는 다른 애들에게 아침의 나라를 잘 소개해준 그대들을 위해 특별히 전하께서 이 곡을 소개하라는 어명이 있으셨소. The King invite you. 지금부터 펼쳐질 이곳은 환상적이고 때론
what's this
경이로운
fever dream?
아침의 나라 서울이요.
They went to Seoul, I guess, with the GMs? CMs?
Yeah, some of them.
Greetings, adventurers. The memories of last year's Heidel Ball with you all are still vivid, and now a year has passed, and with summer, Heidel Ball has
Yeah.
returned.
Still unaccomplished.
This year's Heidel Ball is especially significant as it's held at the Chateau de Benac in France, which inspired Heidel, making it even more special for our adventurers.
And that's why we will talk about Seoul and...
Yeah,
But
Like, are you
this
kidding me? This looks so bad.
yeah.
Though it's a little sad, all of us at the Black Desert Studio, including myself, are working hard on the updates. So we thank you for your anticipation and support. Now, let's dive right into the news.
How can you go to the... Like, this is the place that inspired Black Desert.
With the
Anyway, Seoul is such a nice place.
Seoul. The land of the morning light was envisioned as a side story for Black Desert as part
Yeah.
of a new continent.
Side story, by
Yeah.
the way.
Attempt, we are both
It's like the
excited to make.
beach episode in the anime.
The overwhelming love and support from you all gave the entire Black Desert Studio a huge boost of confidence. Not
Because the quality compared to the rest of the story is so high.
too. We understand
Yeah, but
that
also
the
like
land
you
of
can't
the
really
morning
push
light
this
is
and then have people joining the game, but from Serendia
heartfelt
to
thanks once again.
Odilita.
Show our
No, yeah, to Odilita is not reworked.
Land of the Morning Light Part 2.
Like it's like
Following Donghae
10 main quests not reworked, and some of them don't even match
aiming to wrap up
the
Part 1
the new
and
story,
finale.
and that's an issue.
So, as you adventure in Seoul, consider Part 2 as the epic conclusion to the Land of the Morning Light.
Adventurers well versed in Korean history might be wondering why we named the
Yeah, but the issue is that then we have the land of the soaring bird,
modern-day Seoul has
the land of the windwalkers, like
making it a historic cornerstone of the Korean peninsula. Over the centuries, it has been known by various names like Hanyang, Namgyeong, and Hansong. The term Seoul is the native Korean word for capital, which over time became a proper noun referring to the capital city. The word transcends eras, making it fitting for the capital in the land of the morning light.
So yeah, basically they're trying to be historically accurate, but they messed up the translation because they call it Seoul instead of the real name.
여기 보이는 건물은 우리나라에서 가장 큰 국악 건물인 경회루라고 하오. 이 경회루에는 슬픈 전설이 있다고 하지. 이 경회루 연못 안에는 2마리의 청동 용이 있다고 하지. 한 마리는 그 모습이 발견되었지만 나머지 한 마리는 아직 발견되지 않았다고 하오. 하지만 나는
Whatever,
그 한
man.
마리가
Okay.
이 경회루를 그리고 우리의 마음을 지켜주고 있다고 믿어 의심치 않아.
Lenda. Kichipuji Lenda. Of course, the most important thing is an unbreakable heart.
In preparing for this Seoul chapter,
Okay.
our main focus was to authentically recreate our ancient capital, Gyeongbok Palace. With the Cultural Heritage Administration's help, we utilized drone footage, scanning,
No, but the
and
palace
LiDAR
is called
to capture
Gyeongbok, I guess.
Gyeongbok Palace in its entirety. For parts that haven't been reconstructed, we filmed Cheongdok Palace to fill in the gaps. We also aimed to infuse historical authenticity by referencing the mountain ranges of Mount Bugak and Mount Sorak to shape the terrain. Through this meticulous process, we brought Seoul to
Which
life,
are not going
cradled by Mount
to
Ashi. By
render
recreating
from
parts of
distance.
Gyeongbok Palace, Cheongdok Palace, and Yukjo Street in the game, adventurers from around the world will feel as if they are truly in Seoul. Personally, I feel it would be fantastic if history
Visit
students
hashtag
visited
visit
Gyeongbok
Seoul
Palace
2024. Let's
Instead,
thank
the real
the
one.
the Korean
We've
tourism
also brought
office.
into Pyeonghae Province
Yes,
comparative
yeah,
data
essentially they're hoping that
more
historians will
colorful
use the game instead of the real life
Also,
thing.
places
What
like
the
Seoul
hell are you
Yangwon,
smoking, brother?
Gyeongju School and Jwado School, previously known only by name, have been faithfully recreated, making it enjoyable to explore with the new
Yeah,
collection.
they created the schools of the princesses.
A new manor named Hyunrokdang will be introduced in this Seoul chapter.
Oh man, no.
The previous manor in Donghae Province, Shimhyangjae, was designed to blend with its surroundings. This time, the new manor is right within the capital. From the manor, you can see the stunning Gyeonghwaeru, offering a breathtaking view that surpasses even the views of the Han River. We've also added many new pieces of furniture, so we hope you enjoy the manor to its fullest.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
야, 둘세. 근데 어떻게 된 거야? 너 갑자기 없어지더니 여기서 이렇게 줄세를 했어?
내가 돌쇠 생활을 17에 시작했다. 어떻게 여기까지 왔느냐? 이방, 제끼고, 어둑신이 보내고 이덕수같이 어두운 놈들 다 잡아냈다.
둘세.
British drama. Bullshit.
대수야! 이야기는 이게 다가 아니야.
What?
But because like, are those the voice actors?
This chapter takes place in
Question
Seoul,
mark?
the land of the morning light. After your adventures in Donghae Province, your loyal companion Tosue will visit Palanhosu to reunite with you. After catching up with your old friend, you'll
Palanhosu.
receive an invitation from the newly promoted Tosue and head to the land of the morning light. There, you'll reunite with Miss Myo, Mr. Turt, and the lovely Mihyun as you embark on your journey to Seoul. Remember how Torsue helped you register as a foreigner
The
so
lovely
you could explore
Mihyun.
freely throughout Donghae Province? In Seoul, he'll make you a Hanghwain, essentially naturalizing you as a citizen.
Because let's remember, if you aren't a citizen in medieval Asia, they used to cut off your feet and throw you in the fucking bombs. So,
He has
yeah.
his own plans. While you enjoy
Very
the serene
important.
yet bustling atmosphere
Yeah,
of
the
Seoul
bustling
and
atmosphere.
Palace, you and Tosue will face a colossal, unbearably devastating crisis. To resolve this and bring dawn back to
Plague?
the shadowland of the morning light, you'll
Probably
venture
plague.
through Gyeonghae Province, just
Usually
as
it's
you
the
did
plague.
in Donghae Province.
The
We've
Black
prepared
Death.
rich stories in Seoul that are just as extensive as those in Donghae Province. Once you complete the prologue, you can freely enjoy the
Yeah, guys,
collection
but
of tales
Serendia rework when?
presented in an omnibus format. This time, the collection of tales offers 8 stories: the tale of Chunhyang, 2 sisters, Bulgasar, a child in blue, Seodong, Uturi, Samshin, and Choyong.
Guys, you
We hope our travelers are all excited for the many stories that await you.
guys,
Promise to
remember,
bring you
it's supposed to be a
captivating
side story.
tales
You
that
have the
won't
main story to rework.
In the previous Donghae Province chapter, the collection of tales featured traditional folk tales. This time, the Hwanghae Province chapter includes more mysterious content and a bit of political drama.
How about the
Since
Serendia political
dramas are a
drama?
familiar genre
Yeah,
to
give us the
audience,
Serendia political
we
drama, I
believe that
swear.
adventurers abroad will find the Soul chapter
Like,
easier
okay,
to understand and more enjoyable. We also consider the enjoyment of gameplay in this Soul chapter. While Part 1 was designed with easy gameplay.
Also because
for
one of the
adventurers,
issues is that Land of
Soul
the Morning
chapter
Light is
includes
beautiful,
more
but there's no
in-depth combat,
content.
offering
People
a
are not
variety of
pushed
gameplay
to
experiences.
go there
One of the
once
main
they got the
characters in
dance
collection of
clothes.
tales, Utu,
But even before
might
now,
be
because you
unfamiliar
just
to
teleport
Korean
to the
players.
shrine.
However, through participating in martial arts competitions like the Martial God Tournament during gameplay, you'll naturally come to understand the character and become immersed in the story.
Ah, yes.
Remember arriving in Nampo? There were cute little yellow dogs that warmly welcomed us to the region. It was a light interaction, but many of you really liked it. In the Soul chapter, we have expanded on such interactive elements. As you adventure through Hwanghae Province, you will naturally encounter people, animals, dokebi, ghosts, and objects that will try to talk to you.
No one cares about the people, just give the doggos.
You can ignore them, but if you show interest, they will respond.
So you're going to smack them.
Sometimes humorously, and sometimes trivially, adding small joys.
It's good to have this sort of interaction is needed in the world of Black Desert. But it's sad that it's only in Land of the Morning Light so far and not in the rest of the world.
But it's very funny that they didn't explain. The Tamer, yeah.
Love and play as Tamer will encounter meaningful content for her. We hope you look forward to it.
I have a tamer. I'm not gonna create a new one.
Tamer, let's go.
GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good, right?
You're going to play with that.
Okay.
We can have a blind run. No,
I
yeah,
gotta
we can
say,
have the
GM
first
Laffy's
run with the
acting
Tamer.
Was,
And
really
I'll
good.
take the Mewa because at the palace we should find the Mewas.
That's right. Everyone's acting.
I imagine that when Jay's talking, it's actually saying.
Tezu can even do some weird facial expressions now.
Okay. Well,
By the way, they still
our
haven't managed to
developers
fix
showed us
facial
the
expressions in the
background
cutscenes.
of Land of the Morning Light Soul. I think I heard Soul. The expansion wraps up the overarching story of Land of the Morning Light.
Paul Drave, I'm not sure how much they pay you, but I hope you got
Land
the raise,
of the Morning
brother.
Light was originally a spin-off story set on a new continent away from the mainland. For this Soul chapter, we focused on wrapping up the
Still is
story
Jay, no
properly.
offense.
This way, we can return to the main continent story and focus on the original storyline again.
Well, since the focus is on the conclusion of Land of the Morning Light story,
Why?
I imagine a lot of thought and care has been put into it.
Yes, absolutely. In terms of story scale, it's similar to or slightly longer than the previous Land of the Morning Light. The main story is complemented by 8 separate omnibus-style tales. With full
Like before,
voice acting once
basically.
again, with about 6,000 lines of fully dubbed dialogue.
You
around
better.
40
You
cutscenes,
better, whatever the I fell asleep
version
during the
of
snake
the story
bullshit.
of the previous one.
Well, fully voiced. Well, I think Adventure will be pretty excited about that. And there are 8 tales, but I think some of our adventurers might not be too familiar with them.
That's right.
And
Literature from
what does it
all
mean,
around the world
Endeleif?
often shares similar themes.
He
I
has
think
his
it's because
scripted
human
shit, so he has to
experiences
say
are
it as
universally
stupid as it
aligned.
sounds.
To help you understand better, the tale of Sodong is about impossible love, much like Romeo and Juliet. The tale of a child in blue is about testing
Random
wisdom
Romeo and
and offering
Juliet.
great rewards for success.
I guess my
similar
video
to
really
the
inspired
tale
them, what
of
can I say?
Sphinx. While there will be new stories, finding
Romeo and
parallels
Popwit.
with familiar tales and playing through them will be one of the enjoyable aspects of the Land of the Morning Light Soul.
Okay, well, looking for the similarities and the differences between the stories familiar to us and those in the Land of the Morning Light sounds pretty fun. I'm looking forward to uncovering.
Guys, if you
what
have
these
to give
tales
us
have in
Korea, give us Korean folklore. Like, I don't give a shit about Romeo and Juliet. That I already know.
More the thingy of Oedipus, like Jesus. Do you know how the story ends, guys? Like, it's not the story you wanna show.
But not even Romeo and Juliet. They both end very bad.
Very dead indeed, this one. Ah, of course.
Yeah, because the new class probably will have the flute as often.
우리 아침의 나라 서울의 음악인데 어떻소?
BTS, 봉중훈, 성몽님, 일몽룡, c'est parti!
Of course, the French guy is crazy. Let's go. BTS, of course.
The Land of the Morning Light,
Okay,
folk
hear the
played a
music.
significant role alongside many folk tales. In Land of the Morning Light Seoul, we have prepared the
Yeah, and it
folk
was very
music
nice.
and classical music
Very
of the
nice.
Joseon Dynasty.
Guys, the main
So you
story
can
doesn't
immerse
have this.
yourself in the authentic
I like to remind you all,
historical
this is a side story.
in-game. We've collaborated with the National
Like,
Togatsu
we are very
Festival
happy you are giving us
to
very
produce
nice
music of even
soundtrack
higher
because
quality, which is something you
like,
can look forward to.
Black Desert
You can
always
also
been
hear the
very
music
good
of Choyongmu,
with the
which is a
soundtracks,
portrait
but
of the
like,
love song of Chunhyang and Dolsue in the game.
what about
To
the
this end, we've
reworks?
cast Kim Soo-young
Because
for
we're
the
still
role of
waiting
Chunhyang,
for
who can
Serendia
perform
bebes.
Sansori. Commentator
What
Jeremy
about the
Jin is also
evasion? Are we going to
participating as a
remove
special
these?
guest actor.
Just let
A unique turning
damage
point
reduction,
in the Land of the Morning Light.
please.
In the audio department, we are particularly focused on directing cutscene performances and audio mixing to effectively convey the unique atmosphere of classic materials. Our audio
Which
team
is very
striving to create
nice,
better
but they are
sounds by
doing this
applying
only
our
for the
development
Korean voice
experiences
acting.
to
We
the
don't
fullest.
know how the English voice acting works since apparently no one speaks Korean,
자, 문제 나갑니다.
English from the
Yeah.
Korean department.
이 우사가 사용한 기술 속 언어는 한글이다. 자, 정답은 옳소.
Ja, ist richtig.
아, 좋습니다.
I am very confused.
재미난 즐길거리들이
What the fuck is this whole...
알아볼까요?
What? I don't get these videos between. What are they supposed to mean? What do the videos mean? Oh, hey, hey, artists, 3D artists, look very carefully with that one.
And Dark Bonghwang. We have Uturi, Samshin,
Ooh,
Jigui,
Uturi is basically a penguin.
yeah.
Child in Blue,
Child in Blue.
and Choyong. Plus, there are 2 mysterious hidden bosses yet to be revealed, making a total of 10 unique bosses.
Ah,
you
of
can
course,
encounter.
with
Part
an...
one lineup was
How
incredibly
many?
intense and might overshadow these new additions in terms of recognition. Our art team has reimagined Uturi, Jigui, and Child in Blue based on myths and legends.
Child in Blue.
making
An
them
American
feel
went there in
fresh
history and
and
caused...
exciting. Take Uturi, for instance, inspired by the Korean folktale The Baby Generalissimo. Here,
What?
Uturi is depicted as a magpie, symbolizing wise and common folk, adding a layer of heroic symbolism.
Ah, yes, I
Soldiers
see it.
aiding Uturi are designed as millet, red beans, and beans, enhancing the character's charm and staying true to the folktale.
Whatever this
Each
means.
boss boasts a distinct combat style.
Okay, so
Uturi
But that's
wields
not
a
beans, that's
massive
peas.
slingshot, continuously summoning its minions
No one cares. Like,
swordsmen,
just this
millet
whole
spearmen,
thing
and
that no
bee
one
catchers
cares.
to keep up the assault. Uturi also locks onto the weakest
Oh, yeah,
so it's
totally.
like
Yeah, look how easy it is to see everything happening here.
I think it's an arena like the one of Patricia. you know?
Yeah. Which should also be reworked, but let's not talk about that.
Damage with the targeted adventurer or retaliate to keep your strategy intact. Jigui, meaning fire ghost.
GTA 6
lives
gonna
up to
be
its
released
name
before
with a
this yapping
blazing
is over.
display of flames
Get
and
to the good
combat.
stuff.
Each boss
Look
has its own
how
unique flair and
GPUs are
characteristics,
going
so
and
there's plenty
CPUs
to
are
look
going to
forward
fucking
to.
fry.
As you might have noticed from the battle scenes, Black Shrine 2 is designed for cooperative play rather than solo adventures.
Get good.
Initially, we aimed to develop a guild raid involving 10 or 20 players, but to boost the sense of achievement via teamwork and strategy, we pivoted to a 5-player party boss. Black Shrine 2 brings some changes compared to the original.
Disgusting.
The most significant
I mean,
change is that
they
you'll be
saw
using
with the
your
guild
own.
league.
Yeah, use your own gear. Let's
We kept the
go.
difficulty level simple,
Start investing.
offering just normal and difficult modes for you to choose from.
I have no money.
Yeah, sucks to be you.
Additionally, in
Start
Black Shrine
enchanting.
2, you
No,
cannot
never.
recover HP through conventional means. This includes potions.
But
or
you
character
couldn't do
skills
that in the
will
Black
only
Shrine 1
recover
either.
HP. You can only regain HP through a special recovery orb.
No, character skills fucks me up. I'm based on that.
Can only be revived a
I'm
limited
based on
number of times
recovery.
throughout the fight.
This makes me an off tank.
The unique auras of the Black Shrine.
I'm a guardian,
sun,
by the
moon,
way.
and
No,
earth
you're full tank,
will
you're a
utilize
guardian.
differently
Because
before
everyone's
battle.
affected by this.
Before
You
the
have to
battle
tank.
begins, adventurers will
I won't
choose
be
a
able
hero,
to if I can't recover my
and
HP.
this choice will determine
Mainly
their
after they
unique
nerf
roles during
the
fight.
DP
The
stats.
sun aura can inflict
The R was
critical
good.
effects
The R is
and
good,
knock down
not
the
evasion.
boss in certain situations.
You can be the tank.
moon aura can increase the number
Ah,
of
of course.
Lastly, the earth aura can summon a certain number of HP recovery orbs, greatly aiding the party's survivability.
So everyone just goes Earth and Moon
Adventurers can
then.
mix and match these 3 auras based on playstyle or the boss's characteristics. Before engaging in
You have to follow
Since
the
these
boss's
boss fights were
characteristics.
designed with cooperation in mind, we aim to solidify each party member's role, emphasizing teamwork and sense
This
of
is stupid because the whole point
Some
of
you
Black
might
Desert
worry
is
about
that you
being a
didn't
weapon
want to have the
contest in the party,
conventional
but the overall difficulty is
in
designed
thing
to
is.
be easier than Ataraxion. As guild members will frequently engage in this content, we will prepare thoroughly to ensure it
So
doesn't.
Yeah,
basically,
if-
Satoraxion but easier.
Also, note that
If
the
Lema
rewards
breaks up with
will
me, I'm
be
blaming
received
this
once a
patch.
week, just like the original Black Shrine.
What?
Because they said that it's supposed
Although
we don't
Black
want to
Shrine
strain
2
friendships
isn't a guild raid,
with this.
we
It's like,
hoped it would
mm-hmm.
still serve as valuable guild content. Therefore, if all 5 party members are from the same guild,
If it's not a
the
guild
guild will
raid.
receive additional
What's
benefits
that?
upon beating the boss blitz. When a guild party successfully completes the boss blitz, the number of completions will accumulate, and based on this, additional rewards will be given to all members once a week. We also plan to support guild rankings based on boss blitz time.
They're taking
So
this
we
for
hope that this will
Fantasy
strengthen the
14.
bonds among guild members.
Essentially, it's not guild content, but
And when you're
if you
with
are
guild
not in the same
members,
guild, you
even
get
though
kicked
you
from the
completed
party.
boss
We get
blitz
it.
yesterday,
Alright, thank you.
Other guild members may need help completing it today. We've added a feature to give likes to guild members who assist each other in boss battles.
Ah, thank you.
Guild members who receive many likes will be specially marked on the guild member list.
Let me see the
And
inspirations.
if the
I'm gonna get
accumulated
especially
number of
marked now.
likes exceeds a certain threshold, a special title will be awarded. Many adventurers expressed their disappointment that the previous Black Shrine wasn't a party-type boss, and we hope Black Shrine 2 will fill that gap.
It's called Black Shrine 2.
Next up, we have Palace Management, which is a new life skill content coming with Land of the Morning Light Soul. Once you complete the main questline of Soul, you will unlock multiple production nodes within Gyeongbok Palace. Here, you'll be able to acquire some unique materials. What sets Gyeongbok Palace production nodes apart from others is that they have individual node levels. There will be various benefits to raising the level of a node, such as a greater chance of rare materials or a change in produced items. You can
So
increase
just
node
like normal
levels
nodes.
through various means, such as completing quests from certain NPCs
Oh, I see.
or delivering items. The items produced from these nodes have various uses. Some can be combined and sold in Balanos for a decent amount of silver,
Decent.
while others may serve as ingredients
So, like,
for
basically
crafting rare
trading.
items.
Oh, I don't know.
Since items produced from each node can change periodically, adventurers should invest strategically across all nodes to obtain the items they most need. One of the benefits of Palace Management is that it also offers automated processing and trade. Once adventurers have set up the initial processes for
okay,
automated item production
interesting.
and processing trade goods, the only manual
Yeah, because
task
probably they
remaining
are setting
will
up
be to sell
the
completed
rework
trade
of
goods
trading.
to vendors. As mentioned earlier, production items will change periodically, so as long as you check in occasionally to see the new items, this can serve as a fun and profitable way to earn extra silver.
So it can craft trading items and you have to
Next
sell
up, we'll
them
be taking
yourself.
a look at the new items from the Land of the Morning Light Soul update. First up, this is something you've all long waited for, the new primordial tier weapons, the Sovereign. The Sovereign weapons are a completely new tier, unlike existing Black Star weapons or Fallen God defense gear. What this means is that the Sovereign weapons will be the highest grade items in Black Desert going forward.
So that's exactly what we didn't want now is...
Here, we felt it only fair to devote a substantial amount of our efforts on their look as well, and applied a Dark Bonghwang motif complete with a visual effect on
So they're
popular
basically
themes.
golden.
Only main and awakening weapons will be available at release. There are no current plans for a sub-weapon version, but this will be considered after the initial release.
Nice, get ready for the 0.005% chance enchantment rate. Let's
The
go.
first method involves combining a pen Black Star weapon with a new item from the Black Shrine, the Primordial Flame.
Yeah, it's basically
This
like the
method
other
combining
gear.
the pen Black Star weapon
Yeah, it's what
with a new
everyone was
item may be
expecting.
most familiar to veteran adventurers. Yet acquiring the Primordial Flame will be challenging. The second method
Yeah, it's
involves combining
basically
two
Fallen
pen
God
Black Star
weapons, as
Basically,
everyone was
two
thinking.
10 Black Stars become one Sovereign. No additional materials are required.
What?
The final method involves combining a pen Black Star weapon.
No
with
shit,
the
no
boss
additional
weapon
materials
at
are
half its
required.
level 20, along with the
Do you
other
understand how hard this
items
fucking
required.
flame will be to
The Gem of
obtain?
Twilight will also be obtainable from the main continent, but considering the value of the materials involved, this method would be the most expensive
It's
of them all.
130 billion at least.
Fuck the decluttering, I guess. They made
things
things very
painstakingly earned by
complex
Black Star
now.
weapons. On the other, though these are to become the highest grade weapons,
What do you mean they want
to
make it too difficult to obtain? You need
Thus,
2 black stars, you...
three crafting
What?
methods, which we hope will suit the different playstyles of all our adventurers.
Next, we'll be going over the features of the Sovereign weapon. Unlike
I
other
don't
weapons,
know.
the Sovereign will only have 10 enhancement levels.
10!
Originally, we planned to use the existing levels from
Only.
0 to 15, then on
Only 10
You need
levels.
2 pen
Therefore,
black
since we're
stars
introducing the new primordial tier of weapons, we felt having
Um,
only 10
and then
enhancement levels would further
pen
add to the
the-
novelty. While pen is currently the ultimate level of enhancement in Black Desert, we wanted the primordial tier weapons to surpass that. Thus, the Sovereign weapons will be enhanceable for 10 levels from Pride, Duo, Tri, all the way up to Oct, Nav, and Deck. We wanted to preserve the Roman numeral system used for naming the enhancement levels as before. The reason for this 10-level system wasn't solely to make the enhancement process hard.
No.
Each enhancement level for Black Star weapons and the Fallen God defense gear felt quite burdensome for some. Thus, we wanted to
For
reduce that
some?
daunting feeling between levels while still offering a more balanced and gradual growth experience. Regarding the difficulty, we kept the Fallen God defense gear in mind as, while the final levels will be extremely challenging, the overall enhancement process was designed to feel balanced.
Where?
However, the Sovereign weapons will require exclusive materials, which will take quite some time to amass. While crafting the weapon itself can be done quickly through the 3 methods mentioned above,
Quickly.
the
130
enhancement process
billion.
itself will not be skippable, especially for adventurers with sizable pockets. But we wished to offer an equal opportunity for all adventurers in their pursuit of greater strength. Also, to ensure your enhancement success isn't solely reliant on luck, failing to enhance the Sovereign weapon will utilize the 100% guaranteed enhancement system that is recently introduced, Ancient Anvil.
Do you want...
Another feature
How
of
is
the
this
Sovereign weapon is that
more
adventurers
close to
can
people
choose
who
their
don't want to
desired
spend
effect.
money?
Quickly, what a joke, yeah.
Besides attack power, you'll be able to choose up to 5 additional effects. Through a special refining process, adventurers will be able to choose the effects best suited to them. As you can see on the screen, various effects will be available, and you can apply 5 of them
Like-
onto your weapon.
This thing of keep
To apply
boosting
these
the
effects,
hidden
you will need
stats,
separate
like,
refining materials.
what
Some of
about the
more core
decluttering?
effects, such as
Wasn't the
extra damage,
point, the
HP
whole
damage
point of
reduction,
this year the
evasion, and accuracy,
decluttering? Like,
will be a bit
fun
easier to
fact on
obtain and
YouTube,
swap
after
as
they
you please.
announced the new weapons,
More
the
unique
dislikes
effects
went
will
from
require
10 to
special
70.
reform stones, which will be harder to acquire and thus add to their
So
rank.
now you need... Okay, so
Summary,
you
core
need
effects are designed to be easily
2...
accessible for
basically
adventurers.
the idea is that you need 2
Freely
Black Star
customizable
weapons
to
or
suit
a
their
Kafra level
respective
20
playstyles.
plus a pen black
While
star,
unique effects will cater more to
or a
adventurers
black star and a
wishing to put
flame,
more
which
time
are all
and effort
very expensive
into
apparently,
selecting
very
a
hard to
trait to really
achieve.
stick out from their peers.
Then
Do note that these effects will
you
continue
need to
be
go
added
10 levels of enhancement above that,
The final feature
and
of the
then you
sovereign
need
weapon
to
visual
reform the
effects.
weapon to get the stats that you need, but in order to reform it on the specific stats that you actually need, you need some reform stones that are by definition rare, because I don't see how just getting the weapon in itself is easy as they say it.
And higher the effect, more glow is the weapon. What a feature.
Even when wearing other weapon appearances. Even if you change appearances, the weapon's visual effect will remain. Of course, if you prefer the original look, you'll be able to toggle the effect as you
What if I
please.
don't want to be shiny like a fucking...
You can turn it off.
Okay.
I can't wait for Seoul.
Me too. I can't wait to play.
좋소. 이제 타고 왔던 마을버스 아니 마그누스 타고 돌아가 볼 시간이오. 목적지 잘 설정하셨죠? 오케이. 그러면 살펴들 가시오. 안녕. 잘 가시게.
Oh, it's the Magnus.
The Magnus, yeah.
안녕. 태수 너도 가야지. 아니 나 약속 있어가지고. 빨리 울무 타.
Wow.
Wow.
Finally, we can get to the rest.
I gotta say, these bosses look pretty incredible. And the new weapons, right? Now, Jay, I think you need to tell us more about this new sovereign weapon.
This look painful.
Yes, so since it's a new item, I think a lot of people
Do
are
you?
curious.
Do you really need
I should
to
tell you more
tell us
about
more
the
about it? It's
sovereign
quite clear.
weapons first. Adding new items in an RPG is pretty standard. But in the case of BDO, after the Black Star, it's been about 5 years since we introduced a new weapon. Since Star's End was added in 2019, 4 territories have been added: Odilita, the Mountain of Eternal Winter, Land of the Morning Light, and Ulukita. And starting with Shy, 10 classes have been released.
And all these territories, or many of them, don't have a reworked story, which is kind of a problem if you want to cater to new players.
Use in Black Desert, we put a lot of thought and care into it.
I mean, these are the first new weapons in a very, very long time. The 3 unique
This will
crafting
break
weapons released in
completely
volumes,
PvP,
how much
PvE, whatever.
thought has been put into them as well.
No, I don't know, like, it seems like it widened the gap between the new players and the end game.
Yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to compete with fucking Johnny Gold Dick here, swinging?
Because I understand keeping these for example, the sieges and like uncapped end game. But the issue is that we don't have that much content with capped gear.
Adventurers won't find it too exhausting to obtain. This way, veteran adventurers can quickly craft a new weapon. But due to this new weapon, new adventurers might feel a greater gap with
Might, bitch!
Whenever we create a new region, not only for veteran adventurers, but also for new adventurers, we put a lot of thought into making it enjoyable. The reason being,
How I can't grind Ulukita still?
adventurers hear about a new region but can't actually play it. So, in the case of areas like Mountain of Eternal Winter or Land of the Morning Light, we made it so that even level 1 adventurers can play.
And what about Ulukita? Huh?
Okay, so that's right. Last year, we received a Dream Horse and 10 Black Star weapons. I'm sure that's been a huge help as well to our adventurers.
So this year, with the Land of the Morning Light Soul and the introduction of the top-tier sovereign weapons, we hoped veteran adventurers can quickly craft and use the new gear, and new adventurers can grow more effectively. In that
How?
spirit, to all adventurers, we will give you a Pen Black Star weapon.
Easy! I have it! Ah, fuck you! I have it!
Wait.
Alright, where do I claim it?
What are you giving?
It's in the
But why? Oh,
because they're not. They never give it right away. They are going to give you a coupon or have it in the challenges the next week.
For real?
Alright, it's not April Fools, I checked. We got it. We're back in the game. Best game ever.
Are you
Never.
sure that's okay?
But also, like, why are you happy about? You already have it.
Because I can combine it to get a new weapon.
Well, I might get the pen as well with the J hammers.
Can craft. And veteran adventurers can craft and use new weapons once the update goes live. But new adventurers of those who don't yet have a Black Star, by having this item, can play in content or monster zones that.
All right, we're sold.
Before.
We're sold, boys. It's back.
Okay.
Like Bob Ross ruins the painting and then saves it.
Jay, I still can't believe we're giving something on this level to our adventurers.
So we've recently given out dream horses, that 10 Black Star weapons, and now with the 10 Black Star weapon, it might seem or feel like the ball gifts are getting bigger and bigger. However, I want to make it sure, this 10 Black Star weapon is not a ball gift, but more about providing the necessary content support alongside the update of a new sovereign weapons. You can choose to receive either a main weapon or an awakening weapon. The received weapon
it's
can
to be fair.
upgraded to new sovereign weapon right away, but it cannot be registered on the central market. And please note, as we did with the 10 Black Star weapon, obtaining the 10 Black Star.
Of course, as
will
always,
also
you
have
can't
some
register
kind
things
of
on the central.
requirements.
Well, there you have it. A pen Black Star, I guess. Let's go. That's unreal. Okay.
Yeah, that guy never enhanced in his life. Look at him.
So, you will be able to pick between a main hand weapon and an awakening weapon, but you can't list them on the central market. And this isn't just a Heidel Ball reward. It's rather a part of the game. Well, what do you all think? We liking it? What do we all think about it? It's okay? Pen Black Stars, let's go. Now,
shut the fuck up and go on.
The Morning Light Soul.
No one cares. Go on.
Weapon and Pen Black Star on its way. I'd imagine our adventurers.
Had they paid me $5 and a beer, I would have been there cheering, shirt off, like, Jay, my best friend, man, you know, like.
To give everyone a taste of what you can expect to see.
Guys, I like to remind you you're in Heidel.
Here today. But it will also be shown somewhere else. Next month, there's a big global event happening in Paris. And Black Desert's Land of the Morning Light Soul will be participating with the Korea Tourism Organization. Now, let's take a look at the video.
What? Something in Paris, I heard?
What's in Paris beside the Olympics?
Ah, I see.
Is it for the Olympics?
Ah, yes. Look how beautiful that. I guess they're trying
Everyone spamming R to skip the cinematic.
I see, so they're trying to boost tourism in Korea, I guess.
I mean, it was clear at this point. Yeah, they're clearly receiving money from Korean government and tourism ministry, probably to boost the South Korea tourism.
Guys, you wanna boost South Korean tourism? I'll give you the secret right now. Give Black Desert players a special coupon code that they can use to get cheaper flights and a nicer and like 10% off of hotel or something.
Probably because since COVID they struggled.
Like every other country.
Yeah.
So if you really want to partner up and things, you just give coupon codes, not in game, in real life, you know, like you get a game with the word in real life, and you can get like, you know, like the weird cafe with like League of Legends, where people would get discounts based on their rank in League of Legends. The same thing, like, but not with ranks. Just if you're a Black Desert veteran player or a player, you get like cheaper things. Since we are the the target audience, then give us like the goods, hook us in, you know. I mean, looks beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I don't speak Korean, which is one a big thingy. Look how beautiful it is. It's better. Let's say it's better in game.
Also, I guess they are struggling due to the tension they are building with North Korea.
Oh, but that was whatever, man.
But I guess they are having issues with tourists for that as well.
I mean, happens.
For sure.
Either way, I see, I appreciate it, but if you guys, if you really want to, just rework the goddamn engine in Unreal Engine 5 and like everyone else and call it a day. Oh. Hey, of course. What the instrument do you play? The fan. He just goes, whoosh, gets paid $50,000 a month. Yeah, you saw that? Oh my god. I saw the flickering when they switched to the game engine. Bro, just go on in the Gen 5. I'll keep repeating it until it happens.
Yeah, the chat on the official thing is asking for that as well.
And also, yeah, like I like to say is, I'm very happy to give the Pen Black Star weapon, but it shows you just how much of a gap there is currently between new players and old players.
Yeah.
Even that will be just the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like the basic thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in fact, at least Jay was honest, saying it's more a necessity than a gift because they are starting to acknowledge the problem.
And the more I see, the more I want to jump in and start exploring Land of the Morning Light Soul. To think the game that we've been playing for so many years will be shown at such a
even the camera is happy.
Global event. Now that is exciting.
Camera vibrating for your system?
No, it's vibrating in general.
Yes, thanks
for
to
me as well.
adventurers across the globe.
Let's go, enhancement to deck. Screw pen enhancement. I'm a Deca Octa fucking gamer now.
In Paris. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay, so it is in Paris, an event in Paris, and they're playing. Hey, we can go there, you know, China's not too far away. We can flame them.
Okay, and I know that we have a lot of French adventurers with us today, and we look forward to seeing you at the booth.
아침의 나라의 마침표를 찍는 아침의 나라 서울 편은 모험가님들이 이제 재밌게 즐겨주시면 좋겠고요.
As Land of the Morning Light Soul chapter is the final mark in this chapter.
Okay, now give us the 5 tries for the tier 10, please.
We hope you like it.
Well, I know I'm looking forward to it. Land of the Morning Light Soul. And so, what do you have for us next, Jay?
We're gonna remove Calfion from the map.
What we've been preparing for this summer. This is also a video. Let's have a watch.
What?
Next is a rather special update, introducing an exclusive server for existing adventurers, Hardcore Server Season 1.
Yeah, Hardcore
The rules
server.
are simple. You create a Hardcore Server character to play on the server. You begin at level 60 and can only use the provided gear, which have a 2030, 2080 gear score.
And if you die, you die forever.
These can be relatively easily enhanced up to around 260.
Remove enhancements from a hardcore
You
server.
can use recovery potions, but foods and elixirs will not be available. You cannot see each other's family names.
What a... Just
both
arenas,
party
come
and chat
on.
functions are disabled. Also,
Because they already
PvP
tried
is
to
always
announce
activated,
this, but
so
really,
you can
just make
attack anyone
arenas.
without restrictions. And what's more, once you die, it's over. That's the basic gist of it. Oh, and don't worry, your character isn't deleted. You're shipped away to a cell. where you will need rest points in order to escape. It will take a few days to get enough points.
Or credit card.
Inmates in 1v1 bouts to take points from them. We're planning to operate the hardcore server in seasons.
That's actually a very good.
Yeah, it's sort of like a rework of the outlaw system.
Yeah.
You die than others, the higher you rank. And once a season is over, we want to give special rewards for your rank. Character effects like Stormtrooper that last until the next season, or exclusive titles with new colors. This hardcore server is for those tired of constant gear upgrades.
For me, we're making content, boys. Alright, we're reviving the channel. Got it.
Without worrying about gear.
Happy with his noises.
Yeah, of course, but they also remove the enhancements.
Provide more details when we update the
How? Because it's like, oh, you get the character and then you can enhance. Stop!
And new accessories.
Fuck you!
Alongside the Land of the Morning Light Soul update, Tier 2 difficulty
Yeah,
will be
just
added to
kept
Dekia Monster
content.
Zones. Since its initial development, Dekia's lantern was designed to allow
We'll never
adventurers
get more
to
Elvia,
choose
will
their
we?
own difficulty.
No,
setting
fuck
it apart
Elvia.
from Elvia. With the upcoming patch, you will be able to activate Dekia Tier 2. Also, Dekia's lantern will be available in more monster zones. These zones are Kadri Ruins, Crescent Shrine, Gaifin Rashia Temple.
Gaifin Rashia Temple,
While
boy!
the difficulty of Tier 2 will
No
be maintained at the
fucking
level you
way!
used to, Tier 2 will require you to have a combined AP and PP of at least 750,
I'm dead.
making it challenging for even
I mean,
our
it's
top-tier
a good
adventurers.
way to keep
Starting with Tier
relevant
2
the
of Dekia's
monster zone
Lantern
you
and
already
beyond,
have.
there will be special
Like,
weekly
I actually
quests, so
agree
you
with the
don't have
Dekia
to spend
system.
Too much time fighting monsters. Completing these quests yields substantial rewards. This is to
Will my
ensure
parents
high
love me
efficiency
if I
for
complete these
everyone
quests?
Who can at least complete these quests.
Never.
New accessories universally available in both the Black Shrine and existing monster zones are being introduced.
The
called
Boreka.
The Asadar set. Asadar accessories are of the same grade as Tungrad accessories, allowing for special abilities when worn, akin to Tebek's belt. We hope this adds meaning for those who wish to craft their own playstyle.
Guilds are a very important element of Black Desert. They help adventurers grow from rookies to veterans. And they serve as a fundamental community tool that allows adventurers to bond with one another while working together toward a common goal. Additionally, there are many guild benefits, which is why many adventurers advise the first thing to do in Black Desert is to join a guild.
Ah, we know that
However,
photo.
as time passes and more content gets added, running a guild becomes challenging, and the feelings of bonding while achieving goals together have become less exciting of late. We have determined that changes are needed in this area. In that sense, we plan to add a few new systems. First of all, we're adding a guild's representative trait system and tiers. Each guild has its own playstyle they pursue, even just by looking at the descriptions: node, conquest, war-oriented, casual, life, and so on. Unfortunately, these guild traits had to be communicated only through guild introductions, and it's difficult for other adventurers to intuitively know them. Now, with the addition of the new system, all guilds will be able to select their desired trait. These traits are categorized into 3 types: PvP, PvE, and life skills.
OMG.
If your guild likes PvP, you can select the PvP trait.
Yeah, no shit, we get it, move on.
Select PvE.
And if you like life skills, do I select PvE? Ah, okay, fuck life
Related
skills.
fame can be accumulated. To explain this more clearly,
I guess
will
we're
use the
going life
PvP
skills.
trait and fame as examples. Guilds with the PvP trait will accumulate PvP fame based on the results of Node Wars, Conquest Wars, Guild League, Red Battlefield, War of the Roses,
Which
and
is disabled.
Arena of Solare.
Solare!
And based on this fame, the guild's PvP tier will be determined. This tier is not based on accumulated fame, but rather determined by the ratio among all guilds that have selected the PvP
Alright, boys,
trait.
good patch.
While
Next.
frequent participation is important, guilds with high skill and teamwork will form the top tier, enhancing their fame in the Black Desert
Yeah,
world.
many people are asking what about the PvX?
The accumulated tier
Or
will
like,
affect not only the overall benefits
just
to the
doing
guild
random
and
things
its
like
members,
us.
but also affect various systems.
Fuck 'em.
One example is its use as MMR for Node and Conquest Wars. Now, guilds with high PvP tiers can only participate in node wars of certain tiers and cannot participate in lower tiers.
So you just put your guild as life
The
skill.
strong
What does it
compete with
matter?
Other strong guilds and the same for weaker guilds. This creates a clear hierarchy promoting growth through promotion and regulation, systematizing the growth of all guilds. As such, we aim to provide honor rewards based on tiers. High-tier guilds will have exclusive seals engraved on their guild and family names, and when they chat on the server or world, there will be visual effects to make them appear more dignified.
Ah, yes.
Also at last year's Calphian Ball, we revealed the Dragon Guild mount. Achieving the top PvP tier will grant the right to mount the Black Dragon, as shown on the screen. The tier system based on guild traits and fame is not intended to incite vague competition. As
So basically,
explained
like to
earlier, we
force
hope that all guild members
guilds
will
to do
advance
PvP.
toward their goals together,
Long story short.
and that new adventurers will enjoy related content together.
I mean, yeah, like PvP guilds can now like be hardcore about it and get rewards.
Of Black Desert.
And boys,
Today, I
But the
only
problem
explained
is not the
PvP trait and
PvP
tier, but I
players,
will
the problem is
also
like
explain the
everyone else.
PvE and life
Because
aspects
it's
before the
like one of the
update.
hardest
So
things is to
please look forward
cater
to
to
it.
casual players.
Oh, and speaking of which, we recently adjusted skill hit counts, and we are also working on additional optimizations. This involves changing the internal structure without affecting gameplay.
it's not
Once
possible.
completed, it will certainly improve things, so we're gunning to complete this task. Along with this work, we also plan to resume the War of the Roses. We hope you'll look forward to that as well.
We can't
Next up,
because
we have
it's
summer
random
events and
selection.
an exclusive outfit. We introduced the Sea Palace along with Thermion last year. Sadly, we weren't able to prepare a new event area for this year, but we still want to bring you something new. As you know, the Thermion region has Papus and Otters, and the Sea Palace has Earfolk and Shellfolk. So this time you'll be able
mean,
to
I'm
visit both
happy with
regions,
the-
and
all
all four
the
races will be brought
things.
together through various summer events. Earfolk and Shellfolk will take trips to Thermion and run in racing competitions against Papus and Otter, or they might compete at Sand Castle Crasher, engaging in fierce competition to see who's superior. We prepared many events and we hope you look forward to them.
It was very
Next,
cute
we
though.
have this summer's
Yeah.
new outfit. The name of this outfit is Badaka. The art team has
Ah.
prepared more than usual for this one. While the outfit has one main design, we added some variations for an extra layer.
It's like the main character from the
Although we can
Yakuza
buy
series.
outfits,
Let's
sometimes
go.
We just want more options. We hope you enjoy this variety and style. Some ideas were borrowed from our merchandise.
That's
such as the
why.
Papu
That's
logo,
why
which give it a
Jay has
distinct
that
black
weird
desert
Yeah.
shirt.
This outfit also has a cape on-off feature.
Let's
Our male
go.
characters were
We're
shirtless
becoming
in too many of our
Yakuza.
summer outfits, so we tried to make their
The
outfit
game.
a bit less revealing this time. For the female characters, they will be wearing a shirt on top of a bikini, which also
A
has
bit
cape
less
on-off
revealing.
feature.
Bam!
Adventurers
Fucking.
have been awaiting a refreshing bikini look for the summer, and this outfit definitely answers those
Let's go.
calls.
The bikini look, boys.
Additionally,
Does it have a
through
fat
the
cock as well
workshop,
in
you'll
there?
be able to purchase dances and other accessories such as sunglasses and hats, which will be perfect for the summer. As Black Desert celebrates its 10th anniversary, we've prepared an extra special summer event and outfit.
Dances.
enjoy
You are
it
going
and
to be
have
able to
fun.
purchase
That's all we have
dances,
prepared for you
which
today.
are
Let's
free in all the
go.
fucking
Things mentioned
MMOs.
today, we are still diligently working on the
Skibbity,
quality of
skibbity,
life
skibbity.
improvements, both small and large updates, including things mentioned at last year's Calphion Ball. We are doing our
But
best
yeah,
to
basically
bring
the
these
whole
things to
PvP
our
changes doesn't make no
adventurers.
sense
So
because
we
you just
really
put
hope
yourself
that
as a
you will enjoy
PvE
our
guild,
Land of the
participate in
Morning
the
Light
events,
Soul
and fuck up the
content
whole
that we are
MMR.
working so hard on. Thank you.
Unless they limited it. I hope they limited it.
Okay.
Let's go! Good job, boys! Good job!
What about Serendia?
Serendia? Who? What? What's a Serendia?
It's looking
Can you eat
good,
it? Can you sell it in a
looking
pearl shop?
good. Jay, I can't help but notice that the clothes you're wearing is similar to the outfit that was just shown.
No way! Jay, you dirty little boy.
Yes, that's right. The clothes I'm wearing now is the summer outfit you just saw in the video. Badaka meaning beach in Korean. These clothes I'm wearing now were specially made, so there is only 2 of them. How about we give it to one of our adventurers at the venue today as a souvenir?
Okay. Not gonna lie, I kind of want that for myself, but best of luck to our adventurer who will get it. We'll be giving it out after the keynote, so those of you in the crowd, stay tuned.
Don't you want the shirt with the otter?
We're just
We
becoming
tried to
Yakuza.
give this a summer concept that also fitted a more modern feel. It's a type of outfit that evokes a
Does
cool
not
summer.
belong in Black Desert, yes. But it's
And,
okay.
as
I
said
think
in
we
the
threw
video,
out historical
wear this
accuracy a few
summer's
years
outfit.
ago.
It's not
I can't
like
wait till we get like the car
but a normal
mount,
outfit,
so we
and
can like
something
drift
on and
through
off
Serendia
feature.
and Balanos, and the bike
We're also
and the
working on
gunner.
a shy version,
All of them,
which will have a little
just like that.
different design.
Okay.
Oh, a scooter as well, like a Vespa, you know, the Italian ones.
And one more thing, we are also preparing the outfit that matches our game perfectly and that you have all been eagerly waiting for.
What? Ooh, what?
Pause. Okay.
Okay.
The face of the Fendlev says everything. The outfit that will match the game is...
Lately, and we know many adventurers love outfits and see them as a majorly important part of Black Desert. Outfits like Academia, Primavera, and the latest
Academia
Memento Mori
Primavera.
were outfits with a modern feel, and many adventurers really enjoyed them. And of course, the most important thing is wearing the outfits while playing the game and having fun. So moving forward, be it outfits with historical backgrounds or modernized outfits, we will continue to develop and design outfits that make your gameplay more enjoyable. We hope that you continue to choose the outfits that suit you and that you can have fun wearing while playing.
Well, even when you've been developing Land of the Morning Light Soul, you've also been preparing a bunch of updates for this summer as well.
Okay, so now they're gonna do more modern outfits, essentially,
Honestly,
is what they
organizing
said.
things and developing things together didn't leave us with much free time. But at the end of the day, organizing old content and developing new things at the same time is something we must do as developers.
Well, I think
Well, you're
we're
not
all
really a
super
developer,
excited,
you're
right,
just a
everyone?
CEO, so you sign
For the
papers.
variety of summer updates coming our way, but I feel there were some additional details that weren't in the commentary, Jay.
He's trying to fish the information so hard. Jay, speak up, you...
Yes, like we said earlier during the
Bring in the
conference, there
fucking
are
flip-flop.
new things. I think guild reorganization is one of the most important things.
Fucking whoop his ass and he
Usually
just
to
doesn't
find a
start like...
guild suited to you, you had to read through all the intros very carefully. With this improvements to guilds, it'll be easier and more intuitive for you to find a guild that naturally engages with content that you are interested in. This way, you'll experience a variety of content with fellow guildies. Ultimately, our objective is for new adventurers to meet great friends, allowing them to enjoy adventures together with existing players. This type of system can also be seen as our organizing attempts, preparing for the future of Black Desert.
Yes, guilds are such a core component to the game. And I
Sorry,
love the
but
sound of
No,
the
the-
guild systems as well. And during our GM Guild Fair event,
The
that we
Guild
had in
Fair,
LA, I
no.
remember how
No, I
packed
wasn't
Belio
well
was
done the
with
last two
adventurers
times, I'm
holding
sorry.
Yeah,
up
like the
signs
Peppers.
to advertise their guilds. We look forward to doing more of those in the future for NA and EU, so don't miss out.
For an A. Bro! You, man.
Yes, that's right. I was impressed with the guild events in EU. There was a lot of interest in the guild fair, which makes us see just how important guilds are to adventurers.
But because it's the only thing you get paid to just stay in them.
And there is one more thing left to share with you. It's something that our console adventurers have been eagerly waiting to know.
Man, fuck off! No one cares.
The porting working for PS5 is going well. Today we brought a video of the development screen, which is showing gameplay from the PS5 dev kit version. Overall, the effects and texture quality has improved, enhancing
Fucking finally, one might
trees and
say.
But
rocks and
for,
improving
it's only for
LOD
PlayStation
levels,
5.
No, they are
generally
porting
enhancing
it.
the quality of distant views.
For
There's also a
PlayStation
change
5,
in
yes.
loading time.
That's there. This is for
Loading
PlayStation
speeds
5.
improve further distances.
For once console
Path
gets is
can be
better.
loaded, which should improve the discomforts faced with moving.
But you can
when
still
moving
like
quickly.
it improves, but it's not much
I think the
better, you
main
know. Like
useful
it's
thing
still.
will be the
I'll take everything
frame
for
rate,
how bad the
which
rocks
results
and the
in your
mountains
But this
look.
is more
to
closer
enjoy
to like
games more
PC.
comfortably and in higher quality than before. So,
More to
console
PlayStation.
adventures probably most curious about when this will be applied. Development of this is progressing smoothly, and with a final test in
Who the
December,
fuck plays this
we
game?
plan to be
You play this game on
able to
console?
tell you about,
Buy a real PC, yeah? Fuck yeah, they with
we
a
would like to take
$500
this
shit.
opportunity to
But
thank our
also because
console
all the
adventure fans again for their
updates, story, and
Yeah,
whatnot
it's great
arrives
seeing the
always
video
late on the
PS5
console.
and the frame rate is smoother, and you can see
Disgusting.
further with the distances
You
as
have
well.
you telling me you have a
I think
PlayStation
adventures
5 or an
Also, like
Xbox?
they only mention PS5, so everyone is like, "What about Xbox?"
So far,
So PlayStation 5
the
players.
console news has been shared, and let me tell you about the summary update schedule.
Oh,
First
June
up, next week,
26th.
on June 26th, the Jordan Saga update will be live for all service regions.
So Serendia?
And Jordan Saga will also be updated to console on July 10th.
Who cares about console? Like what is Jordan Saga?
And July
Serendia, I
3rd,
hope.
all been waiting. As previously announced, the regular season of Arena of Solare will be coming.
Solare. Eh. Let's go.
As
I'm
this
gonna
will
learn
be
how
the
to play
first
Warrior
season
and Wizard just to
count
fuck with
reduction of
people.
the patch,
To
the
be
effects
fair.
of equipment and the balance is planned to change.
No.
The regular season of AOS will be held at the same time worldwide. And one more thing, of course, there's also another thing you've been waiting to coming on July 3rd, but I'll come back to it later.
Marni? Afras? Both?
On July 10th,
They said
the
that
new
there's some
summer
changes to
outfit
Arena of
bundles
Solare
planned to
equipment.
be
I swear to
released.
God, if it's not gear cap, they can go fuck themselves.
Then on July 14th, what you've all been waiting for, the War of the Roses regular season, shall begin. Based on your feedback during the preseason, new commander skills have been added, rule changes, and improvements to the resurrection system. The Sea Palace and Termian Collapse Summer event is set to start on July 24th.
Yeah, only
And
for
as
Korea as
the Land of
always.
the Morning Light Soul, as revealed today, is planned to be released in Korea on August 7th.
Oh my lord!
And then
Yeah, fuck!
Localization is complete. Considering the current status, we expect this to be around fall for global regions.
Wall! Bro, yeah, it's all good.
Due to the large scale of Seoul updates, we ask for your understanding about the delays of release to global adventurers. We will ensure to pay close attention to high quality localization. We hope you understand. Additionally, the guild system mentioned in the commentary video, Dekia's Lantern Tier 2, Assertive accessories, and the hardcore server will all be updated sequentially in all regions after the Land of the Morning Light updates.
After that, so we can receive the hardcore server
And that's all for the summer
in
update
winter.
schedule. We will do our best working on it.
That's right. Well, I personally can't wait until I can play Land
Why
of the
do you
Morning
announce
Light
stuff
Soul
only for
and
Korea?
the
Like,
Black Shrine with you all as well. Jay, now we've wrapped up Land of the Morning Light Soul and our summer updates. Do you have anything more to tell us?
anything more to tell us?
Right. Now I can
Yeah?
talk about what I mentioned at the beginning of this ball. Can we see the image again? What you're seeing here is the Black Desert world shown before going live.
Yeah, so as
The
I knew it
world-
was a
very
concept
we've
of
been
Black Desert.
adventuring
Okay.
in for the past decade. Had so many memories and exciting moments.
Yeah, fuck off, move on, yeah?
We would think, what's after Medea? What's Valencia going to be like? How about the land of the elves? We came this far because of this excitement of new discoveries and pondering about what the new regions will be like.
You can see it's all due to the fucking
We as developers
JPEG
did pretty much the same thing.
thingy.
Thinking and discussing the kind of fun, adventurous we can make in the next new region. And after revealing our results one after the other to you, we've now come to our 10th year. Here we are on our 10th anniversary and at Heidel, Black Desert's first city. I want to share with you our adventures about what's in store for our future. So without further ado, please take a look. It would feel pretty familiar, isn't it? It's Black Desert's current world map.
Yeah, it's current world, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that many of you are dying to know about the unreleased regions.
Yeah.
The
Which
area
one?
shrouded with fogs. The region below the mountain of Eternal Winter, which some of you call Eternal Winter 2, and the region north of Valencia, known as Demon Land.
Well, it
Let me
is a
give you
Demon
short
Land,
brief
you
of
confirmed
the
it very
concept of
well.
These two regions. Please show the images first. What you're seeing now is about the story that follows after the Mountain of Eternal Winter.
Damn.
Officially named Mountain of Dawnbreak.
Mountain of Dawnbreak.
In this area, you'll follow the story of Caphras and challenge your limits in the 100th floor dungeon.
Story of Kafra's 100 floor dungeons.
Next up is Demon Land. Let's look at the screen one more time.
Oh my god, it's Romania. What was this techno music?
Castlevania, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a shitty render of Castlevania.
Okay, it's a concept.
This is Demon Land.
How you tell me this is north of Valencia and we didn't notice it until now?
Unlike any of the existing regions of BDO, we're designing the entire region to be a huge castle. You adventure to different parts of the castle to face new and different combat mechanics and steadily conquer your way through it. Now, once you reach the Demon Land, the map will be clear. The world map will be clear of shrouded areas. So, what comes after that? We've been thinking about this for quite some time, and we've tried various methods to create an endless epic adventure. We would venture out to sea, dug underground, and we even made a new faraway continent.
Oh no.
Of all these attempts, the most outlandish was the Magnus.
Oh no. Oh no.
A completely different world, connected by the Magnus.
Other planes, other worlds.
We can use the wells and the Magnus to go to different regions, different locations, but also embark on new adventures. This is because the Magnus is a gateway to parallel worlds. In other words, it is a gateway to other realms. And now, through the Magnus, we can travel back in time. The destination is the Black Desert world in thousands of years back in time.
Odilita?
Next, the world map you're seeing now is a few thousand years back in time, during the era of the Edana. The first thing I noticed was the Valencian desert is covered in lush greenery.
Okay.
And you'll probably notice that the other regions are slightly different from what we know. That's right. We are preparing to embark on an adventure to this continent of the past with you.
Yeah, like fuck
Maybe we're a
fuck
little too
Hadum
far
and
away
everyone.
see.
We're going to
Shall
the
we try and
past.
look a little closer.
Okay, Valencia before.
This is the current one, and this is the past. As you can see, in the past, Valencia was not a desert, but rather a vast green plain.
Yeah, global
During that
warming
time,
got them really
perhaps
good, eh?
Hysteria must have been not in ruins, perhaps akin to what we know as Parthenon Temple. The continents of the past may seem familiar to us, but they present a completely new world unfolding before us. What if an ancient city from a lost civilization stood where the capital Valencia now lies?
Doesn't make sense.
What about
I think they want to push the ancient Greece, Roman, Atlantis aesthetic.
Part of a continent like Atlantis.
Just an Atlantis. Yeah.
And how were Ator, Kutum, Urgon created, and who made them? And what about the Black Spirit? Where did they come from? And how did they settle in the world of Black Desert? The answers to all these questions are found in the era of Idana. Now, we aim to continue a completely new adventure unlike anything we've experienced before.
To think we're going to experience the
But you need to finish reworking the main storyline before you even implement this.
years ago. We have so much more story
Because
to
currently your
cover.
timelines are fucked up.
wait
You say
to
we're
learn
276.
But because they can just say that it's an alternative world, so things didn't happen like in our world. I
However,
think I
some
can
people
hear
may think-
Widrix crying in
some
the
people may think
audience.
that the story
Yeah.
I shared seemed distant and unrelated. That would be correct. It's a distant story. But as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of Black Desert this year, I wanted to share with you the new and infinite adventures that lie ahead. I hope that the story I introduced today has brought a bit of excitement to everyone, much like the image of the Black Desert world that was revealed 10 years ago. We still have so much more we want to show you. We will continue to do our
By the
best
way,
so that
I
adventurers like you
said
can keep exploring Black Desert with us.
The Magnus
Wow.
would have bring
When you
such
first
things.
mentioned the demon
Yeah.
land,
And no
I was
one
so
believed me.
excited, but I was
But
also wondering,
I've
where
been
do we go
telling, I've been telling that
It turns out that our adventure never ends. And one day I looked to take a trip in a Magnus and find myself ended up 1,000 years ago in Valencia. But instead of a desert, it's a grassland. I really didn't expect that. Even though it's been 10 years since Black Desert launched.
And the
I'm
main
really
world
excited
still
to see
hasn't
what the
evolved.
next 10 years holds.
and not fixed.
What do you think? We're excited for the next 10 years, everybody? Let's go! Wow, we've gone over so much today, but Jay, I think there was one thing that's still missing from everyone's
My
bingo
coupons.
boards. I think you
It's what
teased
missing.
it earlier. Right, everyone? You know what? Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah, fucking got it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We should talk about the thing our adventurers want.
Yeah, which is Jordan Saga just put in there.
Today's Heidel Ball.
First time I see or hear of it, and we read the patch notes.
Yeah. It is what you've been all waiting for.
What? Did the guy just come? Did someone just come in the audience or something?
Introducing Black Desert 28th class, Dosa.
Dulce! Is it a man?
We've seen a lot of excitement and speculation from you all about the new class unveiled at the last Calpheon Ball. Your enthusiasm has been heartwarming, and we've put our all into
Snoop
this
Dogg
story.
class, let's go!
The 28th
I'm
class
rerolling.
coming soon to Black Desert is Dosa.
Dosa. Again.
Tosa is the second son of a noble family and enjoyed a prosperous childhood. However, at just 8 years old, his family was implicated in a treasonous plot, leaving him alone and just barely alive.
Ah, okay, so like everything
After
else.
wandering
Right.
aimlessly, he resorted to stealing food until he met someone in the marketplaces of Seoul. That person was Kang Hee, a master of the
Ah,
Sangwoo school.
Kang Hee made him
Driven
Kang
by his
Hee.
hunger, Tosa became her disciple and joined the Sangwoo school.
Let's go.
He initially disregarded her, treating her as a peer rather than a mentor. But upon learning that she too had suffered from the treason, witnessed the fall of her family,
Oh,
and
no.
was trying to revive the Sangwoo school as its final heir,
That's kinda
Tosa
cringe.
could see her genuine care towards him, and he began to follow her with sincerity. However, this happiness was short-lived as they were pursued by those hunting the descendants of traitors, which led to their eventual separation.
No.
It's funny because we are still waiting for the whole story of the scholar.
Discover the rest of it for
Huh?
yourselves.
We're still waiting for the whole story of the
It is a
scholar.
truly engaging
Oh, yeah, fuck Scholar, she's
so
done.
please look forward.
She's looking for the gate.
Tosa's main weapon, the Hondo, was wielded by Isun Shin, a renowned Joseon general. His pipe was inspired by the free-spirited image of Jeon Uchi, a renowned dual wielder during the Joseon dynasty. His unique characteristics draw from the harmony of luminous and umbral energy. The large Hondo symbolizes luminous energy, delivering swift, heat-filled attacks to enemies.
Holy
His
fuck.
weapon, a pipe, draws on
Bro,
the
this thing's
power of the waters
broken.
to summon the clouds while protecting its master with umbral energy by calling forth warriors of fog to shield him. Massive damage can be inflicted upon enemies by combining luminous and umbral energy into a singular powerful force, Take. The main weapon, Hondo, is a large weapon which allows for precise movements and fluid skills.
Let's go. Dude. Like, this is...
Making it enjoyable.
This thing you click once and you...
It's a Blade Master.
What Blade Master? Look at where is it? Look at the damn. Look at the... Bro.
Sub-weapon, the pipe, is inspired by Unsa, the god of clouds from the Dongwon myth. It summons
And it's a
clouds
male
along with
class.
abilities
It's a
summon
male
fog
class.
generals,
We did it. Yo, comment that thing in there. They're gonna look for it. Comment that in there. It's a male class.
Unlike existing summons, the
hearts.
summoned fog generals and soldiers react differently depending on the number of surrounding
Yeah,
enemies.
look. Everyone's like, woo.
Tosa follows on from Wusan Megu, embodying
The
the
better
essence of
ninja.
Korean culture. While we paid great attention to his appearance and concept, we also focused on making him fun to control and play. We will ensure
Vape
everything
Lord
is
class.
well
Let's go. Vape Nation. Let's go.
Let's conclude with Tosa's combat video. Thank you.
Fucking hit, puff. You have... Oh, hey. Look at these two beautiful monsters. They want some. You can see that they're bandits from their masks. It's like the bamboo warriors, but white.
Master said this is the place.
Oh god. Bro is OP. Hey, look at that face. Clearly the face of someone who smokes all day.
Not without Gungi, and yet sent him.
Do you see why he look? Do you see why he looks so young? It's because he's putting out that kush in there.
May the clouds formed by your blood bring peace to her
With K-pop on the background.
What the fuck?
The lore channel is kinda morning, not gonna lie.
It's morning?
Morning.
Yeah.
We are not very happy about it.
Yeah.
People are still crying because they want the necromancer.
Fuck the necromancer.
It will never come.
Look, this is the BTS class.
The BTS class. Fucking BTS with vape boy. K-pipe boy.
K-pipe boy. The K-pipe boy. That's the name I'm gonna give this class, I guess.
K-pipe boy.
Yeah.
So a male Dark Knight. BTS class. Counter, BTS.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, oh.
Okay, Yasuo.
Balance, right? And I gotta reroll to this. Like, fuck playing like the typical classic. Just play this and. I can wait until it gets.
Low APM ninja.
GG Sasuke, let's go.
July 3rd global launch.
Currently are working hard to
Sword pipe guy up
will be updated on
in a couple of weeks, basically.
and you can have
Are you ready to reroll?
Yeah.
June 28th. We hope you're excited for this update.
Well, I can't wait to play Sword Pipe Guy. I mean, those.
Give me the sensor.
Sword
but I think
pipe
we're
guy.
really running out of time now. Do you have anything else prepared for our adventurers here?
So that was the last update we wanted to share with you. This year is backed as its 10th anniversary. That's why we're holding the ball in such a special location. So I have another gift for you. Let's take a look.
Well, there's okay, a Primavera and Lovely Bloom and a whole bunch of favorite outfits there. Okay.
So basically you can pick between 10 outfits.
That's right. We created a costume box that holds 10 years of memories from Black Desert. You can choose one more. It's a small gesture, but we hope you like it.
Small, yeah. Emphasis on small.
To the gift, we prepared a special login reward so that adventurers can continue to receive gifts after the Heidel Ball.
Okay. Even a
But is
special
this
login rewards too.
for payment or what's free and what's for payment?
We've got, okay, mythical sensor there as well. 150 Vice of Valks. Okay, we're eating good.
We're eating good tonight, yeah.
And I believe I mentioned about the hammers as well.
Right, yeah,
Okay.
of course. The coupon code for the Jay's Hammer of Loyalty. Absolutely. Okay. And there we have it. There we have it.
The coupon is Ball
Heidel.
Ball held in
That's supposed to
Heidel.
be the coupon code, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Ball
for the Pen Black
held
Series, we'll let you
in
know all
Heidel.
that you need to know after next week's maintenance. And now it's time for us to wrap up Heidel Ball, celebrating the 10th anniversary of Black Desert. Jaehi, do you have, please share some final words for our adventurers today.
Thank you very much for your time being with us today. I always say this, but I sincerely thank you for the love and support you give to Black Desert. We hope you enjoy the Land of the Morning Light Soul and the summer update. We are grateful to be here at Chateau de Benac, Castle Bagnac, the motif for Black Desert's Heidel, to meet and greet our adventurers. I felt at home here because it feels like I am in Heidel. It's like I'm talking to our adventurers here together at Heidel.
Okay, I got it. Ha!
And our adventurers watching from home through streams, to me, felt like adventurers I would see every day in the in-game chat. I would like to take all the positive energy received today from adventurers here at Castle Bagnac and return to Korea to continue work on the updates to come. And again, thank you very, very much for your time being with us today. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You have to spam click like 5 times.
Yes, thank you so much, Jay, for joining us here in Castle Bagnac. It has been such a pleasure to be here with you all and witness the next
I don't know, they didn't announce that many
Thank you
things.
all so much for watching. Goodbye for now. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, go get drink on wine. I got my hammers. Oh, that was it?
What is Black Desert to you?
At this very moment, countless adventurers are enjoying
6,000 people watching the main live is not that much, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
Check on Twitch as well.
by growing your character and equipment through combat. But as time goes by, many of you embark on your own personal adventures. Some face off against the most powerful monsters, and some craft large ships and venture out to sea. Some explore every corner of the world to gain knowledge. And some enjoy cooking at home, or simply playing music on a rooftop in Velia.
Okay, no, okay. On Twitch they have like 30k. Okay, that's more like it.
Horses, fishing, heading to dungeons with other adventurers, chatting with your guild members or friends, or hunting monsters for treasures. Some decorate their own residences or manors, while others quest to aid the villagers inhabiting the world of Black Desert. In life, we often feel the unspoken pressure to do what others are doing, to avoid making mistakes, and worry that if we don't follow the crowd, we might fall behind. Every choice you make as an adventurer is a meaningful and precious step. The path you choose to walk becomes your own path.
The fuck is this speech?
I don't know.
Sometimes you may compare yourself to others or worry about inefficiency. But what does it matter? After all, it's your own adventure. Regardless of what anyone says, it's okay to walk a little slower. A world in which all adventurers are the protagonists, where every moment of your adventure holds meaning, and where you shine by just existing. The world of Black Desert, which will stay with adventurers forever.
I guess.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us on this keynote and a presentation for Heidel Ball 2024. Now, for the next part of the event, we are going to go downstairs where the, the grass area that you all went to next to.
Ah, hey, they were licking the audio and stopped it, assholes.
Okay.
All right, look at it. Look at it. 3% bullshit.
Oh, okay, it's just ended like this, the live. All right. Well, what can I say?
Well, look. Come on, it's on stream. It has to happen. Well, let me.
Okay.
Let's move this closer. It's on stream. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. There's one. Ah, fuck me, man. All right. Here's the second one. Boom, man. We failed both of them. All right. Let's keep on moving with our beautiful thing. Like.
I was saying, I actually expected more things short term and less long term, because yes, the whole thing about, oh, we are going to send you back in time, like, to be honest, I imagined that, considering the Magnus, because it was too weird adding the Magnus just for the teleport and have all this story. Very weird. Like, it's a very long story, the one in the Magnus, and brings so much lore that it like it had to have something behind. So like, okay, we are going to time travel, probably we are going to different timelines, so even if the past doesn't match 100% what we are told in the present is not a problem, because they just can say like it's an alternate universe, it's another timeline, so they can also make Crimson Desert as a like alternative timeline, so they can recycle the map from BDO. In my opinion, this is what's going to happen. But like that's far-fetched. Like we still have open the map, please, if you don't explode. Okay, zoom out. Like we still have Land of the Morning Light Part 2. We have the south of Mountain of Eternal Winter, like south of Ulukita and whatnot. We still need like another part for finishing Orzekia, so like the last part of Atoraxion. We have the north of Valencia with the Demon Land that probably won't be released all at once. So that's still a lot to release, and let's not forget that technically the priority before doing the past would be reworking the present, because right now we have Serendia, Calphion, Camasilvia, Medea, Valencia, Odillita, and all of these are not reworked. Drigan also.
Yeah, Dragon needs to be reworked because the chief is different now, and
yeah, like we have a lot of like, because the lore channel now they're like, oh yes, we go to the last part of Mountain of Eternal Winter. We find out what we are and what the Black Spirit release. By the way, we know it. It's a piece of chaos. It's basically the embodiment of chaos, unless they want to rework the concept another time. Then, like, take the last piece in Orzekia and go face off Jordan storming the castle in the Demon Land. But, like, if it's like this, it's a very basic thing. And still, I don't think Jordan is the villain. I really hope that will be another layer of double game somehow, where Jordan is actually trying to help us, or like where we are the villain. Like an ending where we are actually the villain would be top of the top, because video was born where like basically we are a very gray zone, a person in a gray zone.
all I can say is, for a side story, they invested over 2 years in it. They haven't finished any of all the main storylines. They haven't reworked the basic storyline. So adding the complexity of 1000 years in the past to a storyline that it's been over 10 years and still haven't finished, by the way. Okay, there's nothing conclusive here. Everything is like, oh, maybe part 4, oh, this and that, and okay. Because think about it, and I will keep repeating it. Technically, the way the world is built is that it still has the first iteration of the storyline in its mind, meaning that you have like the harpies attacking the Elfenlight Castle, you have the ogres and the trolls, no, the trolls, my bad, because ogres are different. Trolls attacking north of Calphion. You have the catfishmen rising and so on. You have like Zarka trying to be summoned in. So like all of these things that normally should be done and the world should have evolved and changed, unfortunately, do not change. So like it's very stupid that they want to do this, but when the main world doesn't change. Like, let the world change, and if you implement stuff like the Magnus, you can go back in the past if you really want to, and that's it. So you don't lose the data and things anyway, but like the thing that they said about going 1,000 years in the past probably will take Korea like 2 years and us like 5 to get it because of the way things are going. Because let's remind you all that Serendia is still not reworked, and Serendia is very important and needs to be reworked because it's an integral point of everything.
Yeah.
So according to how Serendia is reworked, like Calphion and the others would need to follow suit ASAP.
Yeah.
Because I like to remind you that they were investing so much money and time into doing Land of the Morning Light, but then they didn't add monsters or things to do in Land of the Morning Light. Okay, so you do the main story quest and then the fuck do you do there? Nothing. And the main a new player that comes to this game will do Land of the Morning Light, and then when they get the quality of the quest that you get right after Serendia or the others is just unacceptable.
Exactly. That's why I was thinking that they are just going to how can I say it? I really hope they are going to prioritize the rework of the quest, because right now you really try to push your game to capture new players, but in the end the beginning of the story doesn't work. It's not reworked. So
sad. Anyway, any closing statements before we get more depressed?
At least I'm happy for the rewards, and I'm happy that we have an official date for Serendia. And yeah.
Pipe, Cape Boy, Pipe Dream, Vape Nation.
And also will be interesting seeing the new class.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.